What's up, Heat fans? I'm Nic Rohloff. This is the Heat Report by Chat Sports. We are live here on a Tuesday night for what will ultimately be a very interesting night surrounding the Miami Heat for multiple reasons. One, Kel'el Ware is in the starting lineup. Him and Bam are officially potentially the starting front court for the Miami Heat going forward. Tyler Herro is out for this game. It is the first game that he is missing all season long. Terry Rozier steps into the starting lineup in replacing of Tyler Herro. And then probably the biggest news of the day, and it might overshadow whatever happens in the game, is that about 10-15 minutes ago, before we went live, before this game is going to get underway, the Phoenix Suns traded their only first-round pick in 2031 to the Utah Jazz for 3 first-round picks. Why is that the most important news of the day? Well, that trade from Phoenix now allows them so much more flexibility in a trade. They now, instead of having just 1 first-round pick to trade, have 3 first-round picks to trade, which means they can now attach a first-round pick to Bradley Beal to have that team be incentivized to take on that Bradley Beal contract, as well as the Miami Heat potentially getting multiple first-round picks in a return for Jimmy Butler. I have said this on Twitter. If you wanted to get up-to-date news on the Miami Heat, follow me on Twitter at Nic_Rohloff. But I do expect the Butler trade to happen in the next 72 hours. I firmly believe that. You guys can call me crazy. And I said that I don't see a trade happening over the past couple of weeks, but the video I put out this morning, if you watch that, I changed my tune. I think a Butler trade is going to happen before the deadline, and I think this is the first kind of step in that way. This move by Phoenix has clearly been in the works, and it's clearly a move made with the knowledge that they are going to acquire Jimmy Butler. The Heat do not play until Saturday afternoon. They do not play until Saturday afternoon. I expect Jimmy Butler to be off of the Miami Heat roster by that time on Saturday. But we do have a game tonight, as well as 3 days in between them, and there's going to be a lot to talk about. And I am going to say, if you are someone who loves Jimmy Butler, which I know a lot of you guys do, as well as I do, and maybe those thoughts have changed with the trade request and everything, I would enjoy tonight because Jimmy Butler is still in the starting lineup, and I expect this to be the last time Jimmy Butler is wearing a Heat uniform because after that Phoenix Suns trade, it feels like literally any moment a trade can be announced. Now, Jimmy Butler is not being scratched from tonight's game, so it does feel like maybe it's not going to happen tonight because if it was going to happen tonight, they'd probably take him out of the starting lineup, but I do expect one to happen between Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the next time we are playing on Saturday. But we do have a game to play, folks, and we have over 115 people watching. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us tonight as we are set to have an interesting night of basketball around the Miami Heat, narrative-wise, as well as Kel'el Ware. He's getting a start next to Bam. And if that trade didn't happen with the Phoenix Suns just 30 minutes before game time, the only thing that we would be talking about right now is that Kel'el Ware has been put into the starting lineup by Erik Spoelstra. But unfortunately, trade rumors are king, and right now it certainly is pointing into a direction around Jimmy Butler being dealt. But like I said, folks, let's focus in on what is at hand here, what will be going on with the Heat, and let's get it started by shouting out your city for me. Let me know where the people are watching from. I see Miami. I see Montreal. I see San Diego. I see a lot. My Twitter's blowing up. I can't even lie. I got my Twitter blowing up, bro. It's a crazy world we live in right now. We got Joe in Manchester, England. Ron Baker's in ATL. Game Collectors in Virginia. Louisiana from Simply. Korea. Houston. I tell you what, there is absolutely no other Heat YouTube channel that has the wide array of viewers than we do. We just simply, there isn't any. I promise you that. I promise you that. Man, I can't believe it. Guys, I got to be honest. Maybe I'll get my head wrapped around it by game time in 19 minutes, but I am only thinking about this trade from Phoenix because it only means Jimmy Butler's going to be traded. Like, it's actually finally going to start getting put into motion here. And I assume these 3-4 teams are going to really be talking about it over the next 48 hours, and that's all my mind can think about. I can give two fucks about this game. I'm going to be honest. I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. You know what's funny, by the way, too? I'll tell you this funny thing after we tell you about our sponsor on today's show. That is Prize Picks. Let me get this loaded up here. All right. Prize Picks is sponsoring today's show. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Heat Report. They are the best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I play Prize Picks on a daily basis. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on two or more player stat projections, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game. One of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct, you only need one other stat projection to be right to win real cash. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, get a select player discounted up to 25% to help provide even more value for your lineups. I play Prize Picks every single day. For example, I have this entry for tonight's game: more than Duncan Robinson 3-pointers, more than Tyler Herro assists, and more than DeAndre Ayton rebounds. But just before we got tipped off, I already put in Tyler Herro into my lineup. Tyler Herro is not playing tonight, and Prize Picks is going to be very nice to me and only take him out of the lineup, so this becomes a 2-player lineup rather than a 3-player lineup. Your lineup won't lose. They also have injury insurance, so if a player got hurt in the first half and did not return in the second half, you won't lose your money. You will just get that player moved from your lineup. Price is the best. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download Prize Picks today and use code CLNS when you sign up to get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. Shout out to the real ones in the building, and let me know where you are watching from as well as who you got in this game. Who you got? Ron Baker, I don't believe you, because it did for me. It did for me. John Wick's rocking with Miami. Also watching from Mississippi. By the way, I don't know if you noticed what I did there. Sorry. Okay. I also have other news today, folks. You guys know I talk a lot about it, how I am a one-man band army here at the Heat Report. I self-produce all of our live shows for the most part. But that may be changing sooner rather than later. I have mentioned quite a bit about how we have hired 6 new people here at the company. We've expanded our office. We are growing here at Chat Sports thanks to you guys liking, commenting, subscribing, super chatting, whole 9 yards. And one of our new hires, Justin, has been working very closely with me over the past week and a half, and he is shadowing tonight's live show, and he may even well produce the second half or 3 of the 4 quarters. I'll be producing the first quarter. So if you hear me talking to someone that isn't you guys in the chat, it's because we're talking to my guy, Justin. And like I mentioned, Justin, I don't know if you saw, I actually recorded that read while I just did it. So it allows me, and some people do this, to take a minute break during the game, like, because we do the reads during TV timeouts. So now we have this recording. If you watch my screen here, Media 1, the 2 recordings, I'm just going to eliminate that one. But now, it's like almost like an intro, where if I queued this up, took away preview, had the ties on, and pushed the spacebar right now, it would play that recording I just did. And then while that's playing, I get my next graphic set up, almost like an intro. You turn back the previews, turn back the ties on, and it will come back to me. But it's just an easier way so I can kind of take a break for a minute and a half, recollect my thoughts, drink my water, and but still get the sponsorship read. First quarter. When we get the first quarter sponsor, that's exactly what I'll do. Okay. All right. Appreciate the 158 people watching, staying patient with us. We're going to be teaching as well as entertaining today, so it's going to be a lot of fun. See a lot of people rocking with Miami. I see Jakias rocking with Portland. 91% of the people in the live poll rocking with Miami. No Tyler Herro tonight. I do not expect that to be much of an issue for the Miami Heat. I think they're the better basketball team regardless, and I cannot wait to see how Kel'el Ware and Bam Adebayo play together today. We will also get to see a good matchup where Kel'el Ware goes up against DeAndre Ayton, who is the center for the Portland Trail Blazers, and then Bam Adebayo is able to guard Jeremy Grant. So it makes sense to run these two together, and with how much success we saw on Sunday afternoon against the San Antonio Spurs, it was just almost malpractice for Eric Spoelstra not to start these two together, and hopefully they start together moving forward every single game, because that will provide a lot of fun and intrigue for the rest of the season, regardless of the Heat or a mid-team. First super chat of the day, $5, saying Herro must have had a wild night, LOL. That was the joke I was going to say before we told you all about Prize Picks, because as most of y'all know, Tyler Herro's birthday was Monday. He wakes up Tuesday with a groin injury. Y'all can draw your own conclusions. Brother was active yesterday. No questions about it. No questions about it. He was active, and he just might have pulled something. It happens to the best of us. He's getting older. He's 25. Yeah. I crack myself up. Hope you guys, you do as well. I'm reading Twitter like it's my job. I feel like something's going to happen. I do. Oh, my goodness. I think tonight's officially the last game with Jimmy Butler in a Heat uniform. I know I said that after when he got suspended, but I truly believe like this is clearly now put in motion. Clearly put in motion. By the way, since I do think this is Jimmy Butler's last game, you know what we'll do today? I got the Patron with me. I got the shot. $10 super chats. We're pouring it out for Jimmy. Listen, some of you may not like Jimmy anymore. I understand if you guys don't like Jimmy because it's been messy the way to end the year, or end his tenure. But I think he's the third greatest player in Miami history, only trailing D-Wade and LeBron. He's led Miami to 2 NBA Finals in 5.5 seasons. I will be forever grateful for Jimmy Butler, and I have him as my, like I said, third best Heat player of all time. So $10 super chats, pouring out for Jimmy, because I think this is the last dance. I think this is officially the last dance today. I think by this time Saturday, Jimmy Butler might be wearing a Suns uniform. Which, by the way, you want to talk about a team that is not good? The Phoenix Suns. They're bad. They are 21-21. They are 500. They are, well, I can't talk too much shit because the Heat are 21-20, and if they lose today, they'll have the same record. But they just got blitzed by, who was it, the Hornets? They got, 2 days ago on MLK Day. No, it was the Pistons. The Pistons? Okay, Justin's going to check for me. But they got blitzed. They lost by 30. Also, Justin, if you wanted to, you can put on a mic, and then we can have you talk throughout the live show. If you want to. If you don't, that's fine. Okay, he said he wants to take everything in. Pause. Well, that was crazy. And kind of just see what's going on, and then maybe in the second half we'll have him join. The Cavs. Okay, so it wasn't a bad team. But, hey, the Heat beat the Cavs this year. One of the rare Cavalier losses this season was to the Miami Heat. People forget. I'm just saying. I knew the chat would love that. I didn't purposely say that. I just want that on the record. 178 people watching. Appreciate everyone taking time out of their Tuesday evening to join us. If you're ready for the game, hit that thumbs up icon. Under 10 minutes to go until we get underway in the 3:05. We already got 52 likes. Let's get to 75, 80 likes. Why not? Why not us? That was crispy. Why not? I'm pretty bummed Herro's not playing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, my. So I texted in my friend group chat at home. Most of you guys know I'm a St. Bonaventure alum. They're playing tonight. Oh, my God. I gave up on the season like last week. I was like, I'm not watching anymore. I'm done. And then they lost the other day, and I said, feels good to not be a body fan anymore. I don't care. And then now they're all responding and saying, yeah, me too, because they're losing by 15 at home to George fucking Mason. The St. Bonaventure basketball program is a disgrace, I tell you. Disgrace. They ain't making a run. They stink. They are terrible. They ain't making it. Continue to hit that like button. Also, you might notice I am not afraid to let some silence go by on the live show either. If I need to go tweet something, respond something, 5 seconds of silence, not a big deal. Now, that would be helpful for you if you were a producer, where you could come in and then kind of fill that gap, talk about what's going on or something like that. But, yeah, so don't be alarmed if there's dead air for 5 seconds. It's not radio. They are seeing what's going on. It's a little behind here. Behind the scenes. There we go. The dynamic duo. I tell you what, Kel'el Ware and Bam Adebayo are playing together today. How exciting is that? Listen, we have talked quite a bit about how Bam should move to the 4. Kel'el Ware to the starting center spot. I was skeptical. I said, I don't know if they're ready for that. But in their first action on Sunday against San Antonio, they shared the court for 13 minutes. They had an offensive rating of 170 or 160 or 150, and a defensive rating of 48. It was just absolutely ridiculous. It's fun to have hope again. Let's be honest here. We were going nowhere this season. Be real. Middle of Jimmy Butler trade talks. Herro, yeah, all-star caliber season, but we were a mid-basketball team. We were. We still might be a mid-basketball team. But at least we're a fun mid-basketball team because of Kel'el Ware and Bam. Even if the Heat go win-loss, 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 win-loss every single game the rest of the season, we will still have a reason to watch every night to see how the Ware and Bam duo continue to grow and work together. Like I said in last video on Monday morning, I am excited. I have found real hope and excitement for the rest of the season because every day we will get to watch how those two guys play together and work off of each other, because they will be, hopefully, the future front court of the Miami Heat for, the next 8 years? That's the hope, right? That's the hope. That's the hope. Oh, there's no doubt that we're still mid, folks. We're just, like Chase. We're just not boring. We're no longer boring. Oh, they're honoring Olympic team today. We're honoring Kel'el Ware. Kel'el Ware's on the brain. Bam Adebayo and Eric Spoelstra for earning gold in the Olympics this summer. Appreciate you, Colin. Appreciate you, Colin. Let's see how that video is getting off to a start here. See, what are we guessing? Do you know how YouTube works with the 1 of 10s? Never mind. It was too complicated of a question. Not bad start. Actually, not the greatest start. God, I hate the NFL offseason. All right. 5 minutes to go until the game. I had this queued up. Is there even a point of putting this up? It's the Suns, right? After the Suns made that trade today, there's no chance they go anywhere else, right? 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 Do you have the community pulled up, by the way? You do? Okay. Do you see this gold bond foot powder comment? It's unbelievable. Please say hello to my grandma. She's watching from the bathtub right now. I guess, hi, Grandma? Thanks for watching? All right. All right. You guys always keep me on my toes, and I appreciate that about you. When I come into the live stream for the Heat game, you really just never know where things could go on a given night. It can be a very strange one. Very strange one. 235 people watching. We got 3 minutes and a half to go until we tip off. Make sure you are subscribed if you have not already, because it feels like a Jimmy Butler trade will happen in the next 3 days, 4 days maybe. And I can promise you this, when they trade Jimmy, we will be going live and we will have you covered. So make sure you hit that sub button. I've actually already got, you'll learn about this, like you see other people do it. When you have such a large topic that you know is going to happen eventually or could happen, we always try to work ahead. Like I already have the thumbnails, I have the live or the copy, I have it pretty much all ready to go. So as soon as that happens, I can film the video, get the details, push it out, and go live as quick as possible. So we already got it. Jay Miami says, bad news, Highsmith is starting supposedly. I don't believe you, and if you are telling the truth, that means it's because Jimmy Butler is pulled from the lineup, and that means the trade's happening tonight. But I don't think that's the case. Check my Heat Twitter follows. Yeah. Doesn't look like that is the case. Hello, Ware starting though tonight. Hold on. I gotta read. I gotta read this. Hold on. Give me a second. What? Oh, it ain't Lonzo. I wish it was Lonzo. It's the Jimmy Butler trade, though, baby. You already know. So Ethan J. Skolnick, who I consider a really good reporter of the Miami Heat, saying if a Butler's trade is completed, expecting 5 teams to be involved. He also said, do not expect the Heat to take back any contracts to go beyond 2026. That's no surprise. The Heat want financial flexibility for the 2026 offseason when there's a lot of free agents available, but also could have trades available. So that doesn't surprise me one bit. We do have a game, though, folks. Minute and a half to go until tip-off. If you're ready for the game, spam those me's. Get fired up. Heat looking to move to 22-20. I actually lied, by the way, when I said the Heat don't play until Saturday. I don't know why I said that. They play Thursday against the Bucks. I'm a dumbass. I think so. Now I'm second-guessing myself. I'm pretty sure they play on Thursday against the Bucks, so I don't know why I said earlier. They do play on Thursday against the Bucks. I'm an idiot. And then they play the Nets, I think, on Saturday, which will be live for those games, by the way. Be live for those games. Yeah, I don't know why I said that they don't play until Saturday. I'm a dummy. They play Thursday against the Bucks on national TV, TNT, and then they play Brooklyn on Saturday. Yeah, the NBA always knows. Now, how about this, Justin? Real possibility that the Bucks are included in this deal, because they could be taking on Bradley Beal, and the Heat, there's a legit chance they ultimately come away with Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis, and first-round picks in this deal, and that's the package of return. And imagine if this happens tomorrow in between the game on Thursday, and it's this utter chaos of who can play, who can't play. Yeah. Yeah. Something. Craziness. Troy, yeah, the news you saw was correct. I mean, I don't claim to have inside sources inside the Miami Heat organization. I never have claimed that. But it doesn't take a genius to kind of figure out they made that trade in order to have more draft capital to trade in a multi-team trade for Jimmy Butler. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to happen, I think, within the next – I said by Saturday. I said by Saturday. But maybe it takes longer than that. Maybe it doesn't. But I would expect Jimmy Butler off this team by the weekend. I really would. 300 people watching. We're about ready to go. We are about ready to go. We are almost ready to go. Sorry, I just had to read a little update on the company holiday party, a.k.a. now in April/May. Yeah, Tyler Herro out for today's game due to a groin injury. It was his birthday yesterday. Saying. A little active on his birthday. Could be active in multiple ways. Could be. Tyler is out, though. First game of the year missed. First game of the year missed by Tyler Herro. Jimbo's in the building saying, "What up, Rolly? Let's go." Oh my God, this is the longest game of all time. Are we going to start the fucking game? Sorry for swearing. Holy shit. I usually put... What is happening? Every day we put 12 minutes on the timer after the schedule tip-off, and that usually is about the time they get going. We're now a full 13, 14 minutes. This game going to start? My Lord. All right, here we go. Starting lineups for each team. For the Trailblazers, Scoot Henderson, Anfernee Simons, Deni Avdija, Jeremy Grant, DeAndre Ayton. For Miami, Terry Rozier takes the place of Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, and then that front court duo, folks, Bam Adebayo and Kel'el Ware. The first time those two are starting together. The first of what is hopes many of starts together. I hate that Terry Rozier starting. This guy sucks. I can't stand Terry. He did play well on Sunday, give him credit, but to be fair, every single player on the Heat played well on Sunday. Not one player didn't play bad. It's the reason why the Heat won by 20. So... well, it's about that time, finally, I think. It's exhausting just trying to get the tip-off. 15 minutes after. Adam Silver's ruined the fucking NBA. That's all I know. That's all I know. You'll see it hasn't changed yet here, but I'm already getting ready because when it turns officially to the game, you do have to scroll down slightly, so I just have my thing so I can immediately do it. Also important when you produce is that if your mouse is on that side and it clicked it on that side, when you come back over to live stream, whether it's on that computer or it's that one, you have to re-click on the live stream to be like spacebar working and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, because if you left it, your last click there and you hit spacebar, it would just be a spacebar for the Google thing. All right, Kel'el Ware, DeAndre in center circle. Heat wearing their red unis, and the Kel'el Ware Bam Adebayo duo era is underway with the Heat winning the tip. Rozier has it guarded by Scoot Henderson. He gets it over to Butler. Kel'el Ware will set him a screen. Now gets it to a curling Duncan Robinson, chased by Simons. Duncan driving inside, out to Rozier, catch and shoot three. Airball. God, he sucks. All backboard. He's horrific. Avdija in transition, fouled by Bam Adebayo. I mean, that ball, you knew it as soon as it left his hand, that ball was way too overcooked in terms of its energy. Jimbo, no raffles on a nightly basis over here. We sometimes do raffles when we get to playoff time, but regular season now. So Avdija looking to get this game started with some free throws and give Portland a lead. And he can't make the first one, so he will at best split the pair. Heat wearing those red jerseys, as I mentioned. Portland wearing whites. The Heat and Portland Blazers matched up just a week and a half ago in Portland on a Saturday night where the Heat dominated them from end to end, won by like 20-plus points. Avdija misses both free throws, so it remains tied at 0. No scoring in this action yet. Butler gets it to Ware at the top of the key, looking to hand it off. Gets it over to Butler, now sets him a screen. Jimmy gets downhill. Euro step layup inside, left it short, but followed his own miss with an easy layup. And the Heat jump out first, 2-0 score. But even there, Ware's lob threat ability pulled Ayton away from Jimmy, giving him a little crease to get up a shot and rebound. Simons probing inside. His little floater is good. He's on the board. He hooped against Miami in their first matchup, dropped nearly 30 points, like all of it coming in the third quarter, too. Butler swinging it. Duncan Robinson, open three-pointer. And Duncan Robinson picks up where he left off on Sunday with a triple. Good off-ball screen there by Ware to free up Duncan. Simons now coming off of a pin down gets it. Now working inside. Swings it around the top. Advia has it. Driving on Robinson. Duncan Robinson, good defense. Advia gets to his right hook, though, and gets it to fall. So he's on the board after missing a pair of free throws. 5-4. Bam brings it up. Hands it off to Rozier. Rozier driving on Henderson. Giving it to Ware. Little 8-foot push shot is good. Ware onto the board for the first time tonight. And then Adebayo almost creates a steal on the other end, but it goes out of bounds. It will stay with Portland. Side out. Rozier driving, kicking it to Ware. And if Ware's able to hit a one-dribble, 8-foot pop shot, that will change everything for the Miami Heat. And that is the offense that he needs to convert on consistently. Scoot Henderson driving downhill, cut off, kicks it to the corner for Simons. Simons now defended by Butler. He'll dribble it out. Can't see the shot clock. Thank you, FanDuel Sports Network, for sucking. Simons step back three. It's good, and we're even at 7. So Simons with quick 5 points. Duncan Robinson the other way, finding Ware, who lobs inside the Bam. Bam doubled. His right hook shot doesn't go. I mean, I really don't. Who moonstarred or monstarred Bam? God, his offense has been horrible this year. In transition, Advia 3, no good. Ware with the board. Gets it over to Bam, who drives inside on Advia. Running floater, good. But they're going to whistle Ware for an offensive foul. Or is it on Bam? Let's see the replay here. Oh, they're actually going to call it on Bam. Little chicken wing. And then and see, how is that? Like, this NBA officiating is fucking atrocious. They call Bam on a light chicken wing tap to the shoulder or to the face. And then Denny Advia literally fucking swings a baseball bat into Duncan Robinson's chest, and Duncan Robinson's called for a foul. How is that a foul on Duncan Robinson? I need someone to enlighten me. I hate NBA officials. Ridiculous. Advia makes the first free throw. Eric Spoelstra's beside himself, as he should be. Adam Silver has ruined the NBA. Advia goes 2 for 2 at the line, so he's 2 of 4 on the game, and the Blazers lead 9-7. I can't get over that. That's unbelievable. Rozier gets it to Ware, back to Terry. Terry, if you know, you know. Just dribbling. This possession's going nowhere because it's the Rozier dribble fest. And he gets inside and makes a layup. Shocker. I'm stunned that Rozier was able to drive inside and finish a layup. 9-0. They still won't show me the shot clock. God, FanDuel Sports Network sucks. Simons curling 3. Good. Oh, boy, he's got 8. He's hot early. He is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. Adebayo backing down on Advia. Left alone. Fade away. And he gets it to go. You know, I would like Bam to go up stronger there, but a bucket's a bucket. Adebayo's on the board for the first time today. Spoelstra's trusting him to stay out there with 2 fouls. Scoot Henderson gets a switch. Bam defends. Got to be careful here. You'd expect Portland to try to pick a third on Bam. Scoot's going to take a 3. Comes up short. Ware gets the board, and he's going to push. Oh, boy. Yeah, get the ball out of his hands, please. He gets the Rozier, who drives inside. Kicks to Duncan Robinson in the corner. He'll line up a 3 over Advia. And Duncan Robinson is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Duncan, when he is hot, there is no more dynamic shooter in the NBA. And he's got a quick 6 points for Miami. Scoot Henderson driving, cut off. Now Ayton. Elbow jumper over Ware. No good. Adebayo grabs the board. Outlet Butler. Jimmy quickly up ahead to Rozier. He is guarded by Simons. Resets out the Butler. Back to Terry. Two-man game with those two. Rozier trying to get it to Butler on the low block. They get it to him. Jimmy doubled. Now finds a cutting Bam. Just bad spacing all around. Turned over. Bad spacing all the way around. But how about Duncan Robinson? A couple tough triples. Good for my prize picks. Tell you more about prize picks in a second. Good thing for Miami here. Anfernee Simons checks out. Shane Sharp in. Scoot Henderson driving inside, cut off by Butler extremely well there. Scoot now goes baseline again. Blocked by Ware! And Duncan Robinson picks up the loose ball. Thought that might have been goaltending, but not called. Butler drives, kicks, Ware in the corner. Now to Rozier. Rozier baseline drive is cut off, and he'll have to reset. And they're going to actually whistle Shane Sharp for a foul. They're going to call blocking foul there. But you already see the defense inside by Kel'el Ware. The rejection on the Anfernee Simons, or excuse me, Scoot Henderson. Oh, wait, so probably should have been goaltending. But is it goaltending if it hits the under part of the backboard first? I know, because it actually nicked the bottom part of the backboard and then rolled up, and then that's where Ware hit it. I feel like underneath backboard part is like good. Like, yeah. Yeah, interesting. All right, first time out of the game. Let's tell you about our sponsor on today's show. That is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Heat Report. They are the best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I play Prize Picks on a daily basis. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on two or more player stat projections, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game. One of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct, you only need one other stat projection to be right to win real cash. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, get a select player discounted up to 25% to help provide even more value for your lineups. I play Prize Picks every single day. For example, I have this entry for tonight's game: more than Duncan Robinson 3-pointers, more than Tyler Herro assists, and more than DeAndre Ayton rebounds. But just before we got tipped off, I already put in Tyler Herro into my lineup. Tyler Herro is not playing tonight, and Prize Picks is going to be very nice to me and only take him out of the lineup, so this becomes a 2-player lineup rather than a 3-player lineup. Your lineup won't lose. They also have injury assurance, so if a player got hurt in the first half and did not return in the second half, you won't lose your money. You will just get that player moved from your lineup. Price is the best. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download Prize Picks today and use code CLNS when you sign up to get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. You guys saw my picks on Prize Picks. Off to a pretty hot start. I had Duncan Robinson 3s. He's already got 2. So that's in a good spot. Herro obviously will not count, and he's withdrawn from my lineup because of his injury before the game. And now I just need the DeAndre Ayton 12 rebounds. He doesn't have a single rebound. It's not good. It's because the Heat aren't missing. Oh. Heat lead early in this one, 14-12. Yeah, I saw someone here, Matthew Donahue, who's asking for Jeremy Grant to shoot the ball. I don't think Jeremy Grant's touched the ball offensively. Touched. No substitutions for Miami. Duncan Robinson inbounds it to Rozier after the timeout. Still not showing me a shot clock, which is just abysmal work. Butler drives, kicks, Rozier right wing, catch and shoot 3, and he knocks it down. Rozier airballed his first three-point attempt of the game, but knocks down that one, and the Heat have their largest lead of the game of 5. Jeremy Grant now finally touches the ball. Bam Adebayo defending at the elbow. Jeremy Grant spinning, driving on Bam. Floater is excellent defense from Bam, and he gets the board as well. Rozier up ahead. Gets a screen from Ware to the corner for Duncan. He drives inside. Stops, kicks. It's Butler. Wide open 3. And that's good! Heat up 8, and the Heat cannot miss from 3. 11-0 run for Miami to take a 8-point lead. Scoot Henderson goes into the body of Ware. Tough finish by the former 3rd overall pick, Scoot Henderson. Butler to Duncan in the corner now. He gets a screen. Loses the handle out of bounds, but they're going to say Scoot Henderson caused that. So we'll stay with Miami. 5:40 to go in the opening quarter. We'll have our first substitution of the game with Nikola Jovic set to check in. Who will he take out? He will take out Bam Adebayo. So it's a Jovic and Kalal Ware front court. Rozier gets a screen from Ware. Drives right. Gets it back to Duncan, who pump fakes a 3. Now puts one up. And he hits! Duncan Robinson going nuclear in the first quarter. He's got 9 points, and that's the lead for Miami. I mean, my goodness, after a 5 for 7 3-point performance on Sunday, how about this start? 8 in mid-range shot over Ware is good. High-scoring first quarter in Miami thus far. 5 minutes remain in the opening period. Butler drives, kicks. Jovic wants to get on the action. And he does! Oh, my! The Heat are simply unconscious. Unbelievable. This is going to crash down and burn. Jeremy Grant inside. Blocked by Ware! Offensive rebound, Ayton, and he puts it back up and in. But you just see the weak side help from Ware. Heat go up quickly the other way. Butler fouled, smoked the layup. Should have probably had an and one. But regardless, Jimmy Butler going the line for 2. How about this weak side ability of Ware to get on top of the box and hit it before it ultimately became on its descent? I mean, this guy's unbelievable. This guy's unbelievable. Jaime Jaquez Jr. will check in next time out. Probably for Butler? No, it'll be actually for Terry Rozier. So Jaquez in. Butler makes the first free throw. So the Heat's lead, chance to get back up to 10. Someone's impersonating Marshall Green in the chat. Very strange. I don't know what we do here at Chat Sports that attracts people to impersonate hosts. I don't get it. I had an impersonator for a while. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Maybe it's the same guy. He created a different account. DeAndre Ayton, top of the key, hands it off to Shane Sharp, who has been pretty much non-existent in this game at this point. He's trying to change that, driving inside, out to Delano Banton. Now Grant, he lobs it, misses it. DeAndre Ayton, offensive rebound, and puts it in. Kalal Ware had the help on the Grant floater, which created a weak side opportunity for Ayton, who has now had a couple of offensive rebounds and putbacks. Kalal Ware gets it over to Duncan Robinson. Duncan gets a screen to Ware, flying inside for a Kryptonian-esque slam dunk. Oh, the athleticism and vertical ability of Kalal Ware. Shane Sharp, deep 3, trying to cry at the crowd. Cannot. Another offensive rebound, DeAndre, and it's his 3rd. Out back to Sharp, and he hits the 3. Back and forth we go in Miami. Can't allow 3 offensive rebounds by DeAndre in here. Foul called on Portland as Jimmy Butler got cut off. I mean, how about this vertical leap by Kalal Ware taking off from almost outside the free throw line? I mean, that was exaggerated quite a bit, but probably from 8 feet from the basket, though, I'd say. Heat are shooting 78% this quarter, by the way. Jovic driving, Euro step, off glass floater, can't get it to go. Good take, just couldn't finish. Shane Sharp the other way for Portland, driving inside. Oh, I thought that pivot foot slipped. It did not. It's Ayton in the mid-range now. Ayton driving on Ware, spinning, right hook shot is good. DeAndre Ayton has had a strong first quarter. He's had 3 offensive rebounds. He now has 8 points. Jaquez the other way, guarded by Simons, who just checked back in. It's inside the Jovic. Jovic swinging into Duncan Robinson. He's looking for a 4-3. Unable to go, and the rebound is tracked down by Portland. So even though you got off to a hot start here, you're only lead by 5. Sharp, step back 3 over Jovic. No good. Ware grabs the rebound. Go get it, young fella. Outlet to Jaquez. He'll bring it up. Now driving on Simons. Loses the handle. He has the worst handle in the league. Convinced. He's horrible. It's so frustrating. I think I say it every game. Simons the other way over to Banton. He'll get a screen from Ayton. Banton driving inside. Left-handed layup. High arcing. Can't get it to go. And Ware grabs the board. Not only did Ware affect that layup, but he gets the rebound as well. Jovic brings it up on the left side. Hands it off to Butler. Butler guarded by Banton. 2 minutes to go in the first 12. Jimmy gets a step inside. Driving. Layup. And he just smoked it. He just fucking missed it. Jeremy Grant in transition the other way. Oh, he throws down a one-handed slam over Duncan Robinson. How does Jimmy miss that layup? Butler baseline drive to Duncan, and he resets out to Jovic as the Heat's lead once was 10, now to 3. Butler baseline drive. Drops it off to Duncan Robinson for a little up-and-in floater. Robinson, first player in the game to reach double-digit points, now has 11 first-quarter points. Butler with 7 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. He should have 9 points. I think he actually stepped on the line there. I think the officials missed Butler stepping out of bounds. Minute 30 to go in this one. In the first quarter, that is. Another timeout here. Heat lead 32-27. That's not right. And we get back. Who you got in this one, guys? MIA for the Heat, POR for the Blazers. Oh, see, we're back. There he is. Every time. See ya. I have no tolerance for people trying to imitate me. I will say it right now. If you try to act like me in the chat, you're banned. Banned. No, I let a lot of things slide in this chat. I do. I really do. I'm very nice. I let people join and have all the fun they want, and they can troll. They can do whatever they want. But if you start imitating me and have a chance to go do that on different YouTube channels, you're gone. You're gone. Can't stomach the thought of that person going on a different YouTube channel acting as if it's me, like in commenting. Can't do it. Gone. Diego says North Korea, ask chat. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Oh, he's back. It's the same guy, by the way. It is. He just creates all these different accounts. He's a fucking weirdo. I tell all the time. Sorry, I'm reading a very important tweet when it comes to Jimmy Butler. So apparently a couple of sources have told Brett Siegel, who isn't the most reliable guy, that says there's been discussions around the league with Butler going to Phoenix, Milwaukee moving out of the second apron by trading Pat Connaughton to Toronto. It turns into Bruce Brown and Chris Middleton going to Miami, Bradley Beal, Kevin Love to Milwaukee, Bobby Portis, Connaughton to Toronto, and then Miami getting draft picks as well as Bruce Brown and Middleton. Bruce Brown, $20 million expiring contract. Not the worst wing guy. Middleton has a player option for next year. It's not the greatest package, but if the Heat are getting 2 first-round picks, expiring contract, and Chris Middleton to help maybe start at the 3, wouldn't be the worst. Middleton has a player option for next year, so He could technically opt out, but you wouldn't have him under contract past the 25 season, which is 25-26 season, which is number one priority for Miami. All right, we're back, and unfortunately, right out of the timeout, the Blazers scored, so 32-29. Rozier drives inside and turns it over. Here comes the Blazers in transition. Delano Banton, Euro step, kicking to the corner. It's a Simons triple, and he now has 11 points in this quarter. The Heat are shooting, 70% from the field, and we're tied at 32? That's kind of embarrassing. Blazers on a 12-2 run. Bam Adebayo back in. Ware sits down. Jovic driving. Gets it to Bam. Floater. Bam just got fouled and won! I didn't see them call the foul, but he clearly got hit on the arm. Adebayo gets the bucket plus the harm. Good free feed from Jovic there to Adebayo, who hits the high arcer over the outstretched arms of Robert Williams. Adebayo now with, 4 points? Yeah, chance to make it 5 with a free throw here. I wouldn't hate Middleton. I got to be honest. Middleton is not what he once was, but he can be a decent creator in the half court and a shot maker off the catch. And like I said, the contract, it's either a $30 million expiring this year if he opts out of his player option, or you have a $36 million expiring contract next offseason or next season. So it's to me, it's not that big of a deal. Banton drives inside, fouled. How is Rozier getting beat off the dribble that easily by Delano fucking Banton? Let's be honest here. No disrespect. No disrespect. But, come on. I guess if in that deal that we just talked about, I wouldn't be thrilled with Bruce Brown. I'd be thrilled with the $20 million player or the expiring contract. That's for sure. $20 million coming off the books this offseason. Yeah, that's awesome. But I don't know what Bruce Brown's fit is in Miami. To me, Bruce Brown is like the same person as Jaime Jaquez Jr. Can't create. Can defend a little bit on the wing. Is an average three-point shooter at best. I don't know. The contract is good for Miami because it comes off the books in the offseason, but the player, Jovic has it. 5 on the clock. Crossing up. Step back 3 over Robert Williams. He hits it! Nikola Jovic at the end of the quarter will give Miami a 4-point lead heading into the second period. 38-34. Jovic off the bench. 6 points. 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Nikola Jovic, who I have said has become arguably the third best player on the Miami Heat in the absence of Jimmy Butler. Now Jimmy is playing again, but on that West Coast trip, to me it went Herro, Bam, Jovic as the 3 best players on Miami. And he's continuing to play well here over the last 3 games at home. I'm continued to be excited about the growth of Nikola Jovic. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel, folks. We have 600 people watching. We're on the road to 18,000 subscribers. I'm Nic Rohloff, live for every Miami Heat basketball game. And when Jimmy Butler gets traded, inevitably, it feels like at this point, in the next 72 hours, we will have you covered with a live show as well as a video. So make sure you hit that sub button, turn on notifications as well. We're on the road to 18K. Also, if people want to super chat today, be greatly appreciated. I got Patron $10 shots today because this is Jimmy Butler's potentially last game in Miami. It certainly feels like it's going to be that way. So, pour it out for Jimmy Butler, folks. Pour it out for Jimmy Butler. Pour it out. Let's go to 2 wavy. I do get it. I get it too, Chase. I get it. Listen, we've known from the very beginning the priority for the Miami Heat in a Jimmy Butler trade is to get expiring contracts this season and next season to have as much financial flexibility as possible for the 2026 offseason when players like Luka Doncic, Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are projected free agents. Now, will they all be free agents? No, but it gives you a lot of flexibility in a potential trade if you need to make a trade for one of them and then an extension. Loud train. So, listen, it just provides a lot of flexibility. And then obviously they want draft capital. If you could get the Suns traded a 2031 first-round pick today to get 3 first-round picks. I would expect 1 first-round pick to be attached to Bradley Beal, potentially going to Milwaukee, and I would expect Miami to get the other 2 first-round picks. Chris Middleton, Bruce Brown, and 2 first-rounders, I ain't mad at it because now the Heat would have 3 tradable first-round picks. And you just improved your draft capital and assets overnight. I'd love that. Be thrilled. All right, we're back here in the second quarter. Heat lead by 4. Delano Banton, 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it will go to Miami off of the Blazers. Who is this guy? I don't know. That one guy. Jay Walker. Who's Jay Walker? Jovic has it. Alec Burks is playing, by the way. Lob inside the Bam. Really good catch by Adebayo. Turns left hook. Good! That is impressive by Bam. That is what we want to see. Tough catch in a crowd, and then physical post move, left-hand hook shot. Good. Love that. Shane Sharp looking to answer with a 3. He does. His second of the game. This game is high scoring, folks. Rozier hesitating inside, driving, kicking. Adebayo's going to try a 3 now. Too strong. Jaquez offensive rebound. Out to Jovic. To the corner for Rozier, who pump fakes. Deep 2, and it doesn't go. Simons quickly pushing the pace. Now floats it up from the elbow. No good. Rebound. Rozier. 3-point lead for Miami. Terry brings it up on the right side. Gets a screen. Drives. Lefty layup. High arcing. No good. Shocker. Rozier missed a layup. That was a tough one, but still. Shane Sharp just... See, why is that a foul? Like, I get it. The Heat defenders were not in a legal guarding position, but Shane Sharp just put his head down and ran into 2 Miami Heat defenders. You should not get rewarded for doing that. I want to get hired by the NBA. I would fix the NBA as a league with no less than 2 years. Yes. Let's get back to the... No, I want to limit scoring. Yeah. Let's get back to the 90s. I mean, let's not reward players for being out of control driving to the rim. My first move is that. Changing the way the officials are handling their business. Not allowing as many free throws. Let's bring back real hoops. Jaquez driving inside. Drop off. Adebayo, free throw line jumper. Bucket. Bam's hot tonight, folks. Adebayo now with, is that 11 points? Okay, 9 points. I'm going to guess the Blazers miss a shot because I just watched Bam's rebounds go up. Banton 3, no good, and Bam gets the board. So a little bit ahead on the ESPN side here. Adebayo brings it up on the right side. Faces up on Robert Williams. He's feeling good. Isolation, pull-up, mid-range shot. Oh, it's good! This is the Bam Adebayo that we saw last year. I love it. 44-39. 11 points for Bam. 6 of it coming in the quarter. Simons gets a screen from Robert Williams. Swings it over to Banton. Heat in his zone here for the first time tonight. Banton driving, spinning, pulling up. 8-foot jumper over Rozier. It goes. He's just a little kid on the defensive end. This. What does Rozier bring to the table? Seriously. Where does Rozier benefit the Miami Heat? Seriously. Doesn't do it defensively. Doesn't do it offensively. Alec Burks has it. Gets a screen from Bam. Swings it to Jovic. Jovic drives in Advia. Spinning. Kicking. Burks. Right wing 3. No good. Too strong there from Burks. Always feel when Alec Burks puts up a shot, it's going to go in. Love the way the veteran prepares and works and is ready to play, even if he hasn't played in a while. Advia drives downhill on Burks, who overcommitted and gets inside for a layup. So it's a 1-point game. Rozier the other way, driving inside, layup. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. He missed another one. Point blank again, just missed. Anfernee Simons, corner three. You know this is in. Ooh, he get lucky. Missed shot there. Hawkins grabs the board. I can't deal with Rozier, man. Burks left wing. Swing it to Jovic. He's open. He's already made 2 threes. That one won't go. Rebound, grabbed offensively by Bam. Kicked out to Burks. Burks pump fakes, drives, drops it off to the corner for Rozier for a 3. No good. Another offensive rebound, this time Hawkins. Loose ball, Rozier has it. Layup inside. That one was too wide open to miss. Credit to Jaime Hawkins Jr., who may not be credited with a rebound, but he generated the second and third opportunities by tipping and keeping the ball alive. Simons gets a screen. Inside, running floater, left it short, misses the shot, and Bam gets the tip out to Hawkins, who gets rewarded for a rebound that time. Jovic downhill, swinging, Burks in the corner. Burks, patient with it, drops it in the Bam. Bam doubled on the low block, swings it to Rozier. Terry, back to Jovic, corner 3, he's open, comes up short, and it's out of bounds off of Hawkins, fighting for the ball there. And it will go back to Portland with the Heat still leading by 3. Terry Rozier is the most ridiculous basketball player I've ever watched. I can't deal with Terry Rozier. I feel like I tweet that every other game. I can't do it. I can't subject myself to watching him miss 3 layups a game anymore. I'm done. Scoot Henderson over to Simons. He'll try to even this game up, and he does. I mean, Simons is just unconscious tonight. Timeout on the floor after the made triple by Simons. He's the leading scorer in this one with 14 points. 7:15 to go in the first half, which is a perfect time for me to tell you about today's sponsor on the show once again, and that is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Heat Report. They are the best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I play Prize Picks on a daily basis. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game. One of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct, you only need one other stat projection to be right to win real cash. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, get a select player discounted up to 25% to help provide even more value for your lineups. I play Prize Picks every single day. For example, I have this entry for tonight's game: more than Duncan Robinson 3-pointers, more than Tyler Herro assists, and more than DeAndre Ayton rebounds. But just before we got tipped off, I already put in Tyler Herro into my lineup. Tyler Herro is not playing tonight, and Prize Picks is going to be very nice to me and only take him out of the lineup, so this becomes a 2-player lineup rather than a 3-player lineup. Your lineup won't lose. They also have injury assurance, so if a player got hurt in the first half and did not return in the second half, you won't lose your money. You will just get that player moved from your lineup. Price is the best. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download Prize Picks today and use code CLNS when you sign up to get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. Oh, man, if the Heat want to win this one, folks, they're going to need an answer for Anfernee Simons. They are. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. It's good to see Bam Adebayo playing well tonight. And when I mean well, I mean extremely well. He's been great. He's been great. No Haywood Highsmith today so far. I mean, I know that he is kind of been replaced by Khalil Ware in the starting lineup, but shocked that we haven't seen him. Going from starting to like no minutes is crazy. Well, Kel'el Ware's back in the game. Bam Adebayo sits down. Jimmy Butler and Duncan Robinson check back in as well. Duncan drives downhill, gets inside, and hangs and banks it in off the glass. Who is that man portraying Duncan Robinson on the court? Because it ain't Duncan. Speaking of Highsmith, I think he's going to check in next time out. Simons, pull up three. Oh, my goodness, he is hot. He's now got 17 points on 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Heat trail by 1. Ware over to Burks. Burks gets a screen from Ware. Back to Ware. Top of the key 3, looking to answer. In and out. Good-looking shot, just couldn't fall. I'll say this, between him and Bam, you can tell that Ware's a much better natural shooter of the basketball than Bam, because when Ware shoots it, you almost expect it to go in. Bam, you're just kind of hoping it to go in, right? I mean, you hope every shot goes in, but, like, there's certain people, when they shoot the ball, you think it's going to go in more than not. Even if the percentages say it's only going in 35, 40% of the time, you still feel confident when they shoot it. Some people, you don't feel confident. Advia misses the first free throw, so he'll check out. He's now 2 of 5 at the line. Haywood Highsmith, as mentioned, checks into the game for the first time. Alec Burks sits down. Interesting rotation tonight from Eric Spoelstra with no Tyler Herro. Advia makes the second free throw, so 3 of 6 at the line. Heat trail by 2, 50-48. Half the second quarter remains. Ware, Jovic, two-man game. Now Duncan Robinson. Robinson doubled over to Jovic, swinging it to Highsmith. Highsmith pump fakes, dribble drives, back to the corner for Butler. Butler faces up on Grant, sees 2 bodies, kicks it to Duncan Robinson, who puts up a deep 3. Air ball, but Ware is there to put it in before the shot clock expired. How about Kel'el Ware? It is going to count. He got it off beforehand. Advia driving, kicking. It's Jeremy Grant. Ware now with 6 points in the game. Grant pick and roll, driving on Jovic, swinging to the corner. It's Ayton. He'll try a 3. It almost went in. Does DeAndre Ayton have that in his game? I mean, that was halfway in and out. He can hit a 3 on it. Ware, Butler, two-man game. Butler baseline drive, kicking. Jovic driving inside now. Out back to Duncan, who puts up a left wing 3. No good there. Good ball movement, though, by Miami. Simons in transition, driving on Ware. Blocked! Or at least he deflected it. Jovic with the board. Up ahead. Duncan Robinson, corner 3, catch and shoot. No good. God damn. After starting 4 of 4, or 3 of 3, Duncan now 0 for his last 4 from beyond the arc. Ayton in transition, doubled, kicks it out to Scoot Henderson. Back to Ayton, posting up on Jovic. Faces up, mid-range shot. I mean, it goes in, but, like, I'm going to let that go. Like, if he wants to take a quick face-up 10-foot jumper in the mid-range, sure. Like, not going to complain about that. Jovic in the corner, brings it back out, guarded by Advia. Now it's Jeremy Grant. Jovic throws it out of bounds. Duncan Robinson can handle. Feel like you're really missing the creativity and, well, that was definitely goaltending. The Kel'el Ware alley-oop was 1,000% goaltending. I mean, he grabbed that. The ball was on top of the rim. I wonder if they can review that, because that will be 2 points taken away from Miami if they can, but hopefully they can. Simons, snake dribble, pull-up mid-range shot, halfway down, but could not get it to go. 2 shots in a row there by Portland that literally looked like it was in, but rattled out last second. 4 minutes remain in the half. Butler has it. Drops it into Kel'el Ware, backing down on Jeremy Grant. Ware, fadeaway, baseline jumper. That one goes halfway in and out. Rim's tightening up a little bit here. Grant in transition, his 3. No good. Ayton offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in. DeAndre Ayton with 4 offensive rebounds in this game. He's got 6 on the game total, but 4 offensively. Heat, after going nuclear from beyond the arc, are 0-9 from 3 in this quarter. You knew it was going to slow down eventually. Jovic, Ware, pick and roll. Jovic driving, discarding his man, elbow jumper, and he gets the friendly roll off front rim. Didn't really know he had that in his game, a.k.a. he doesn't, but 54-52. Ayton feeling good offensively. Kicks it over to Grant, who's been very quiet tonight. He drives inside. Lob. Rejected by Ware. Scoot Henderson tracks down the loose ball. Swings it to Simons. Can't lose him. Get lucky there as Simon misses the open three. But Ware's length and just deflecting ability on the defensive end of the floor. Butler gets a screen from Ware. Drives inside. Stops at the block. It kicks it out to Duncan. He drives inside now on Simons. Out to Ware. Ware, no hesitation. Right wing three. Air ball. Well, you're going to have to live with that. It's going to happen. Ayton gets the rebound. Advia brings it up right side. Heat trailing by 2. Gets a screen from Ayton. Advia swings to Henderson. You'll live with Scoot jumpers. Quick pass to Ayton for a quick midi. No good. Rebound by Duncan. Ware got lucky that Ayton didn't grab that board because he didn't box out. Butler in transition, left wing. Calls for an isolation on Simons. Drives in the paint. Drop off pass to Ware, who turns and lays it up and in. Butler orchestrating the offense there, directing traffic, telling people where to go. Aggressive drive inside, drew a crowd, dropped it off to Kel'el Ware for the easy layup. Ware now with 8 points, with 5 boards as well in his first start of his young NBA career. We're tied at 54 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first half. We got 680 people watching, but only 122 likes. Thumbs down for that. Let's turn that into a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up icon. If you want the Heat to win tonight's game, like the video. 123 likes. Let's get to 200 right now. I don't think it's crazy to say that we should be able to get 70 likes during this timeout when we have 700 people watching. Hit that like button. Come on, help me out. Want the Heat to win? Hit that like button. Okay, so I want to relook at something with the Jimmy Butler trade. Hit that like button while we wait here. That Suns trade that they made earlier. 2025 first. 27, 29. Okay. So the Suns get the 25, 27, 29 least favorable of Cleveland, Minnesota. So it's going to be late picks. Because the Cavs are going to finish like 30th. So it's basically the 30th pick in the draft. Yeah. Huh. So if you're Miami and you're getting multiple first-round picks or one of those first-round picks by trading Butler, you do not want the 2025 pick. Because it says the Suns are acquiring the least favorable first and 25 of Cleveland/Minnesota, which means they are getting the first-round pick of either Cleveland or Minnesota, whoever finishes worse. But Cleveland is on pace to be a top 2 team regular season-wise. So there it'd be the 29th or 30th pick. So you do not want that. So if you're Miami and a trade happens where you acquire 1 or 2 first-round picks, hope that it's 27 or 29 and not 25. And I know some people may want a first-round pick this year, but it's the 30th or 29th pick in the draft. So they might be late picks in 27, 29 regardless, but I'd rather have a better shot there than knowing for 1,000% certainty it's pretty much the 30th or 29th pick in this year's draft. Well, I think they would hold on to the pick to try to trade it. Yeah. So I think they would try. They probably are prioritizing the future picks as well rather than this year. Out of the timeout, Scoot Henderson, little pick and roll floater, gets the Blazers the lead back. Starting lineup back on the floor for Miami, so Ware, Bam minutes. Rozier corner 3 comes up short. God, he sucks. Shane Sharp in transition, pull up mid-range shot, no good. Adebayo gets the rebound. Good defense by Bam. Outlet to Butler. Butler brings it up right side. Bam sets him a screen. Butler working right side. Drop off to Adebayo, who is fouled, just throws it up, and he'll go to the line for 2. So Bam with 2 free throws here potentially. No, in the NBA, it's regular season only. So in the NFL, you see the draft order get decided by teams' regular season record and where they get eliminated in the playoffs. But in the NBA, it's regular season. So, like, for example, the year that the Heat made the NBA Finals in the bubble, they had the 20th pick in the draft because that's where they had the 20th best record in the NBA. Or, 10th best record in the NBA. So, obviously, inverse order. As Bam makes the first free throw. So, yeah, it's based off regular season. So, even if Cleveland had the best record in basketball but was eliminated in the first round, it would still be the 30th pick. Bam misses the second free throw. Blazers come in transition. Jeremy Grant misses the layup. Excellent defense from Bam. And Kelowna Ware grabs the rebound. Heat come the other way. Rozier off a screen, driving inside. Drop-off pass Ware. His floater over Ayton does not go. Loose ball picked up by Advia in transition to Grant. Corner 3 is good. Heat trail by 4 with 48 seconds to go. How important is Tyler Herro? I mean, Heat's offense has been pretty decent. The defense has been bad today. Herro, a defensive needle mover? Adebayo at the elbow, 5 on the shot clock. Bam, jab step, fade away at the free throw line. Can't get the friendly roll. Rebound Portland. So the Heat will be trailing going into the half. Advia at the top of the key. Guarded by Bam. I like this matchup for Miami. Portland trying to get the switch. Duncan Robinson drives. Cut off. Swung out to Sharp. Now the corner for Scoot Henderson. A three-pointer. Air ball. And it falls right to DeAndre Ayton for an easy layup. 6 offensive rebound. Where half quarter as the time expires. It almost goes. Oh, my. Well, that's the half. The Heat trail by 6. That's embarrassing. It's just one word to say. Embarrassing. I don't care if you don't have Tyler Herro. Don't care. Do not care. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It really is. It's horrible. It's disgusting. As you guys know, we're at halftime, so time to give the Heat a grade for their first half performance. Honestly, I'm giving it an F. Giving it an F. Being down 6 at home is a joke. Joke. It is. It's a fucking joke. You have to do it on this computer, which I actually am resetting it right now. Do you know how to do it? Yeah, I can direct you in the future when we get it because it's going to expire in an hour probably before the game ends. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, Heat News Rumors is some weird glitch. We got a $2 super chat earlier from Jimbo saying, "What up, bro? Let's go Heat." I think we acknowledge that. Appreciate you guys. See a lot of F's and C's in the chat. I mean, yeah, it's a D minus. It's an F. That's embarrassing stuff. Mr. Gio with a $5 super chat. What's up, Rolly? Where's Tyler Herro? Butler needs to go. He's not trying. He's just there. We'll read off first half stats. Butler only took 4 shots, but he also has drawn a lot of attention. He has 7 points, 6 rebounds, or 6 assists. So there's worse Jimmy Butler performances out there. I'll say that. There is. 6 assists isn't that bad. All right, you want to give it a shot for the second half? All right. So what I'll do is I'll turn off my two things. We'll leave it this. Just don't worry about this. We'll keep it here so I can still see everything you're doing and if you have questions. Here's the mouse pad back. And we'll give it a shot. So we are going to do something for the first time this season, folks, during the halftime. We are going to pass off the producing duties. I was self-producing the first half. We are going to give the newest hire, Justin. I want to make sure I'm saying this. Honore, right? Starting the second half. How about that? Everyone 2 claps for Justin. Everyone spam your J's in the chat for Justin. If you want to come on screen or talk at any point, feel free. Really? So what did Cullen do earlier? Oh, what happened to the mic guard too? Or is this an entirely different mic? All right, well, I'm just going to unplug that then because it does affect my ears at times. All right, I love everyone spamming those J's. How about that? How about that? So Justin's mic apparently will not be functional. Apparently we had this issue earlier. I didn't realize. But Justin will be clicking the buttons. I'll be clicking the buttons. How fun. And the fun part about this as well, Justin, is that it's a watch party, and during these moments, you get a lot of freedom, if you will. Like, you can go to any weigh-in you want. You go to live sub count if you want. The only thing that is mandatory is we do the one prize picks read one prize picks read a quarter. That's the only thing that is mandatory. Shout out to Cassandra. Appreciate everyone. By the way, like we said, $10 super chats today. We're doing a nice little shot for Jimmy Butler in his final game. We'll read off some first half stats. Leading scorer for Miami is Duncan Robinson with 13 points. Bam Adebayo has 12 points, 7 rebounds. Kel'el Ware has 8.6 rebounds. Jimmy Butler has 7.6 assists. Terry Rozier has 7 points, but on 3 of 10 shooting. God, he's a bum. And Nikola Jovic is the only player to score off the bench for Miami tonight. 8 points off the bench. 8 points. 8 points. Are you serious? 8 points? That's just a joke. It's just a joke. Time says, this is Jimmy's last game? I mean, not confirmed. It feels pretty likely, though, right? No? Yes, maybe so. It feels likely. Feels likely. Okay. Okay. Feels likely. Maybe he's still on the roster Thursday before the Heat play the Bucks, but I've made my prediction. I think he's gone by Saturday's game against the Nets. I've made that prediction after this Phoenix Suns trade today. I officially believe that when we play the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday, Jimmy Butler will not be on the roster. I think a trade happens either Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It'll be fascinating. It'll be fascinating. But I'm more or less worried about getting a win today. No Tyler Herro, doesn't matter to me. You got to beat the Blazers at home. Down 6 at the half. Gotta beat the Blazers at home. Yeah, the Heat. So when you said that, the Heat aren't getting all 3 first-round picks from. I think Phoenix is using all 3 first-round picks they acquired to trade in this trade. Absolutely. But like D. Chang points out, the Suns are going to have to attach one of the 3 first-round picks to Bradley Beal for that team to take on their contract. So it probably is going to be like my best assumption is where this is heading based off everything that I've seen. Bradley Beal and a first-round pick from Phoenix, one of the 3 they acquired, to Milwaukee. Miami gets Chris Middleton and another salary filler plus 2 first-round picks. Pat Connaughton to a 4th team, and the Suns get Jimmy Butler. That's kind of how I see it. It's kind of how I see it. Yeah, like, for example, Pat Connaughton to the Pistons to get Bucks under second apron. Jimmy Butler to the Suns. Middleton, Portis, and 2 of the Suns picks to Miami. Beal and 1 Sun pick to Milwaukee. That's if the Pistons are involved. Maybe Toronto's involved and we get Bruce Brown. I would rather get Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton than Bruce Brown and Chris Middleton. I think Portis is a better fit for the Heat because he would help in that front court depth, which is kind of necessary after starting Kel'el Ware, right? But we'll see. We'll see. I'm fascinated, man. It'll be interesting. It is interesting. Okay, listening. Okay. 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 Okay, so Justin just asked the question, if we did get Bruce Brown, what would my thoughts be about having Jaquez kind of be like your point forward with Bruce Brown kind of taking his spot in the wing and having like an all-wing type lineup? I don't love it because I think Jaime is a terrible ball handler, and anytime he tries to create, it just is a disaster. So, probably out on that. If Jaime improved playmaking, oh, it'd be great. But he just has not, man. Yeah, Herro's out today with groin tightness. He said to the media himself he will play on Thursday against the Bucks. So, 1 game absence for Tyler Herro. It's fine. It just will take a second to load in. Yeah, it probably will be on the refresh, if not another 5-10 seconds. Yeah, so Herro's not really injured, just missing his first game of the season. He was the only player on the Heat roster to play in every game this year, so now that is no longer the case. No Heat player will play all 82 this season, unfortunately. Rarity in today's NBA, but still, he was on pace. $10 super chat from Kyle Greer. Jimmy is playing like he's already put in 2 weeks' notice. I hope the Suns are dumb enough to include Ryan Dunn in the trade. They will not. They will not. They also can't. So they can't include more than 1 player because, remember, they're a second apron team, and they are $30 million above the second apron. So there's no way for them to make a separate trade that gets them under the second apron to then include multiple players. So the only player the Heat or the Suns can trade away for Jimmy Butler is Bradley Beal, unless they did Book or KD, but that's not going to happen. So they're not going to do that. They made the trade today with the draft picks to have more draft picks expendable in this deal. So D. Chang says Terry for Lonzo. Wouldn't hate it. How about we open up this trade one more time? I don't know why the Bulls would do this, but they have the same contract, $20 million. I would, if the Heat got Bruce Brown, Middleton, and 2 first-round picks for Jimmy, I would then try to trade Bruce Brown's $20 million expiring to Chicago for Lonzo Ball's $20 million expiring because he's a better fit in the starting lineup. And who? Well, Lonzo, I'm curious to see what happens with Lonzo because $20 million contract expiring. He's not going to make a lot of money when he's a free agent this offseason because of his injury history. I think he's a good player. I think he could still make like $8-10 million a season maybe, but it'd be the mid-level. I always forget the levels. Do you remember? There's one level that's like $15 million. Is that the biannual? Let me look at the exceptions. NBA exceptions. So there's the non-taxpayer mid-level. That's the one I'm thinking about. That is like $15, $12 million. Non-taxpayer mid-level. There's the biannual that gets you about $5 million. The mid-level, which is about $8 million. And then the tax mid-level, which is about $5 million. So I think Lonzo could get the non-taxpayer mid-level of like $12 million, potentially. Maybe that's a little high, but certainly not getting $20 million. And I'm curious to see if he would get a long-term contract, like 3-4 years deal, or would it be like a short-term? Wonder if it'd be a short-term. It's interesting. It's certainly an interesting dilemma. But I love Lonzo in Miami. I've said it for a long time. He's the perfect fit in Miami. Lengthy point guard that's athletic, that can shoot the three ball, usually having a little bit of a down year, but usually shoots it pretty well. I would be very much intrigued with bringing him in to Miami to be the starting point guard alongside Tyler Herro. I would. All right, less than a minute until we get started in the second half. No, I don't think Lonzo is a Knick. Because Noah, whose salary can you trade to get Lonzo's? Because you guys are right up against that first apron or the second apron. I think this is a replay. I actually can't tell. I actually think this is live. It is. Oh my God! It is a replay. Holy shit! I hate FanDuel Sports Network more than anything. See, no, I can't tell if you're trolling. I know you are a troll, but like when we're having these serious conversations, I'd like you to be serious for once, because you have no contract that you can trade for Lonzo Ball. You also have no contract you can trade for Jimmy Butler unless you're trading Karl-Anthony Towns. So either you are trolling or you have no understanding of the way the salary cap works. All right, well, we actually are going to get started in the second half now. Heat trail by 6. Same starting lineup out there for Miami to start the second half. See if they can play better defense here in the second half. Scoot Henderson has it right now. Finds Simons. Curling. Takes the top of the key triple. Too strong. Ware grabs the board. Noah, see, you control to a point, but then now I'm just going to stop engaging with you when we have these serious conversations. So you've kind of created that for yourself. Sorry, not sorry. Butler driving, turning it over. Outlet to Jeremy Grant. Grant lobbing Advia. Layup, no good, but fouled by Duncan Robinson, so Advia is going to the line for 2. See, Noah, you said Knicks have money. You guys don't actually have money. You guys are quite literally right up against the second apron. You guys can't, take any money back in a deal. Noah, you unfortunately pigeonholed yourself into a trolling mindset, so now I can't take anything you say seriously, which is fine. I know that. Advia makes the first free throw, so Heat trail by 7, largest deficit of the game for Miami. Advia has struggled at the line today for the most part, but is able to go. Nope, he missed the second one there. I think he's he's either 5 of 10, 5 of 9 from the free throw line. He's really struggled today. Bam grabbed the rebound. He brings it up. How about Bam getting a screen from Ware? Bam inside. Oh, Bam. Tried the foul bait. No call. Ware gets the offensive rebound, though. And will put up a right hook shot over Advia. It doesn't go. But Bam tracks the offensive rebound down. Out to Rozier for a 3. And it doesn't go. Rozier having a rough night. Shocker. Scoot Henderson driving on Ware. Good defense. It gets kicked out back to Simons. Back to Henderson. How is that a foul? Oh my God, they call Khalil Ware for a foul on the Scoot Henderson drive. How? I mean, those are some shots that Miami needs to hit. Ware's offensive rebound, little fall away right hook shot from 8 feet. That needs to go. And Rozier needs to be at the corner 3. He needs to hit that. And to be honest, Ware's had a kind of struggling game offensively, 4 of 10 from the field. Scoot Henderson misses the free throw. We're lucky the Blazers can't make free throws, man. They've been horrible from the line today. Oh, man, man, oh, man. Adebayo, despite having Ware in the lineup, still has 9 boards today. How about the front court combining for 17 boards? They didn't even show the other free throw. I fucking hate this network so much. It was good, though, so the Heat trail by 8. I literally can't stand FanDuel Sports Network. I hate them more than anything. Butler gets a screen from Ware, driving inside, gets to the rim, fouled. So Jimmy Butler, aggressive attack there. He'll go to the line for 2. Jimmy has 7 points in this game. 2 of 2 at the line. Chance to go 4-4 if he's able to make 2 in a row. Yeah, I was, D-Chang. I was. I like the Rozier move. I didn't love attaching a first-round pick. I'm pretty sure I said that. Like, I would have rather had it been like Lowry's expiring plus second-rounders for Rozier. I didn't love the first-round pick attachment. But, I mean, listen, Rozier was good for the last 20 games last season. Rozier in his 32 games as a member of the Miami Heat last year averaged 16 a game on like 44% shooting and 38% from 3. Rozier was great last season. I don't know what changed this year. He's a different player. He's horrible. Unbelievable. It's been just a disaster. Butler goes 2 of 2 at the line. Blazers come the other way. Jeremy Grant inside hits a running hook shot over Adebayo. Butler now gets a screen from Ware on the other side. Driving baseline. Takes contact. Shot doesn't go, but follows up his own rebound with a tip-in. So it's 4 straight points for Butler. Advia quickly the other way. Inside, how did he get that to go? Ridiculous finish there. Hey, Alec Burks is in the game for Duncan Robinson. Is Duncan in foul trouble? Rozier driving inside, finds a cutting Butler. Butler stripped by Grant. Second turnover of the half for Butler. Grant the other way. Finds DeAndre Ayton in transition. Layup good. Heat down 10. This is such a fucking embarrassment. This is such an embarrassment, man. Is Tyler Herro this important to this team? I mean, he's an all-star, so I get it, but... yeah, we can do prize picks. Do prize picks. Yeah, that's all you got to do, and hit that space bar. Let's tell you about prize picks right now. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Heat Report. They are the best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I play Prize Picks on a daily basis. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game. One of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct, you only need one other stat projection to be right to win real cash. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, get a select player discounted up to 25% to help provide even more value for your lineups. I play Prize Picks every single day. For example, I have this entry for tonight's game: more than Duncan Robinson 3-pointers, more than Tyler Herro assists, and more than DeAndre Ayton rebounds. But just before we got tipped off, I already put in Tyler Herro into my lineup. Tyler Herro is not playing tonight, and Prize Picks is going to be very nice to me and only take him out of the lineup, so this becomes a 2-player lineup rather than a 3-player lineup. Your lineup won't lose. They also have injury assurance, so if a player got hurt in the first half and did not return in the second half, you won't lose your money. You will just get that player moved from your lineup. Price is the best. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download Prize Picks today and use code CLNS when you sign up to get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. It's just a tough look for the Heat tonight, man. Down 10 to the Blazers is embarrassing. Good job to make sure you click the music back right away. Smart. It's the first thing you have to do, too, because you don't want it to still be on it, because when next time you hit the space bar, it starts playing in the background again. The only good thing that might come out of this game is that my Prize Picks, like, Duncan already has 3 threes. So he already hit the more than there. And I need 2 more DeAndre Ayton rebounds. And I'll go 2 of 2 because Tyler Herro got removed from the lineup since he got hurt. So 2-player entry, ultimately going to win some money. I wonder what my payout's going to be because it's a standard pick and then a demon pick. All right, we're back down 10. Butler driving on Jeremy Grant. Fouled. That was a late whistle, but it will be a foul on Jeremy Grant. We'll see ultimately, are the Heat going to get free throws out of this? Oh my God, the Bonnies lost by 13. They're so bad. What's going to be the call here? It'll be side out for Miami. Butler has it off the inbound. Tries to get it to Burks. Burks not available. Rozier gets it. Baseline drive. Layup. I thought he missed it, but he made it. Rozier left-handed layup goes. Noah saying down 10 to the Blazers, rock bottom. There will be nothing more rock bottom than losing by 36 at home to the Utah Jazz. So, Jeremy Grant 3, down 11. I mean, this is bad. This is embarrassing. There's no doubt about that. But the Jazz game at home, losing by 36, that will be the bottom of the season without a question. Burks on the left wing. I didn't realize, this team is clueless without Herro right now. Butler drive, kick, round the Rosie. Burks left wing 3, air ball. Whoa. Heat started the game 7 of 9 from 3. They missed their last 14. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Scoot Henderson, pick and roll with Ayton. Deflected by Ware. He causes the turnover. Heat up and running. It's Rozier getting it to the trailing Burks, who gets a screen from Ware. Burks out to Rozier. Rozier, guarded by Scoot Henderson, calls for a screen. Ware gives him a screen. Rozier's going to take a step back 3. And it doesn't go in. Bam Adebayo, good fight. Tips it out alive and keeps the possession alive for Miami. Burks, pick and roll to Bam. And he just fucking kicked that out of bounds. Or is it a kick on the Blazers? Yeah, it's going to be on the Blazers. Apparently it hit the foot of a Blazer, so it will be side out for Miami. Ugh. Jovic will check in. Hopefully he can provide a spark for Miami. Kel'el Ware sits down. Rozier inbounds it to Jovic. Butler has it left wing. Gets a screen from Bam. Faces up on DeAndre Ayton. Kicks it out to Jovic. Jovic, mid-range pull-up, air ball. Are we serious? Scoot Henderson, pick and roll, Ayton elbow jumper. It's good. This is getting hard to watch. Rozier to Jovic on the right wing. Jovic inside the Butler. Good backdoor cut by Jimmy, and he lays it up and in. I mean, the Heat's offense has just been missing in action. They scored 38 points in the first quarter. They scored 35 cents. Actually, no, check that. 25 cents. Jeremy Grant, right wing 3, good. And the Blazers continue to just not miss. 14-point deficit at home to the Portland Trailblazers. Butler inside, contact, blocked. Scoot Henderson in transition, kicks out to Advia, right wing 3. Butler gets the rebound off the miss and then turns it over. No, they're going to call foul. Call foul. So Heat basketball, 6.5 remaining in the third quarter. Rozier gets it off the inbound. Burks. Rozier on the right wing. Gets a screen. Dropped in the Butler. Butler sees two bodies. Swung to Bam. One more to Burks. Quick catch and shoot three. The Heat are 0 of 15 from three after starting 7 of 9. Jeremy Grant out of a cannon. Can't make the shot, but they're going to whistle Bam for a foul. So now the Heat are going to fall down 16, assuming Grant makes these free throws. Third foul on Miami. Or on Bam Adebayo, excuse me. Grant makes the free throw. Jermaine says Ayton's outplaying Bam. Sad. I mean, they're not really guarding each other. Khalil Ware's the center tonight. So, Bam Adebayo playing the 4. You want to say Jeremy Grant's outplaying Bam? Sure, but can't say that about Ayton. They haven't been guarding each other at all. All right, Cole, relax, dude. We can't really show it during the timeout or during the game action. $16-point deficit for Miami. Adebayo brings it up. He'll just pull up for 3, and he misses. Is that really the best shot that we could take there? No. It's not. Scoot Henderson, step back 3 over Burks. That is in. Are you kidding me? Blazers are leading the Heat by 19 points. The Heat have been outscored 48 to 25 since the start of the second quarter. All right, we'll show the Super Ties of Cope. Heater garbage. The entire state of Florida sucks. Disagree. Sounds like you're a miserable person. And then you said another $2 Super Chat. Read my last Super Chat. I paid for it to be there. It's there. Right? There you go. Appreciate the $4, Cope. Which is worse? This product tonight or the loss to the Utah Jazz by 36 at home? I'm going to make that the live poll. Live poll. I changed it. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Oh, man. Early votes on Twitter say this garbage. %67% of the people say the loss at home to the Jazz by 36. I mean, this game's not over, but this is bad, man. Heat are the 8 seed right now, and after losing tonight, they will be the 9 seed. The Pistons will be ahead of Miami, as the Heat will move to 21-21 if they lose. We're heading towards the play-in. Maybe we'll be picking inside the lottery this year. I hope not, because I would like to get that pick traded to OKC so the 2027 pick stays going to Charlotte rather than the 26 unprotected and 28 unprotected going to OKC and Charlotte respectively. But Jaquez pick and roll with Jovic, turns it over. What have I said about Jaquez? He can't create. He's the worst playmaker in the fucking league. Down 21. I actually hate Jaime now. I really do. Those 3 or 4 games in a row that he played well in the West Coast was nice. How about this? 2 straight turnovers from Hawkeyes. Spoelstra, you cannot give him the fucking ball. Ayton in transition alley-oop dunk. This game's over. This team is so beyond cooked. For a second, I thought the Heat were back after beating the Spurs on Sunday. Vibes were high. Nope, not the case. Burks driving on Advia out to Jovic. Jovic, no spacing. In the corner. Sidestep 3 over Shaedon Sharpe. No good. Rebound Ayton. It's as bad as it gets, man. Scoot Henderson, pick and roll over to Grant. Hot from 3. Misses that one. Jimmy Butler to the corner for Jovic. Baseline drive, up and under layup is good. Oh boy, the Heat finally score. Scoot Henderson brings it up as they lead by 21. Heat look like they go to a zone. No, it's man-to-man. Ware's back in for Bam, by the way. Advia, step back 3 over Jaquez is good. Jovic, Ware, pick and roll. Jovic inside the Ware. Ware saved it from going out of bounds. Out to Duncan, who drives, kicks back out to Jovic. Open 3, no good. The Heat have missed 19 straight threes. Scoot Henderson just hit a 3 in front of Nikola Jovic. Oh, my God. 27-point game. Khalil Ware, top of the key, faces up on Ayton. He'll launch a 3. He'll hit. Khalil Ware in the double-digit points with 11 now after that triple. Advia, step back over to Ayton. Ayton faces up at the top of the key. Now hand off to Advia once again. Those two will play pick and roll. Advia downhill, out to Sharpe in the corner. He just stepped out of bounds. Yeah, a little bit of a late call, but... I can't believe what I'm watching, man. Butler checks out. I wouldn't bring him back in for the rest of the game. Not on Butler, but like I don't want him to get hurt, and then the Heat can't trade him. So don't bring him back. I can't believe this embarrassment. At home against the fucking Trailblazers. Jovic pick and roll with Ware. Driving inside. Cut off. Nothing there. Now brings it back out to the three-point arc. No movement for Miami. Drive, kick. Larson, who just checked in for 3. No good. Shaedon Sharpe, Hezzy. Oh, my God. He cooked. Jaquez, drop-off pass inside. Out to Ayton. Floater. Goes. Jaquez, crossover, drive. Running layup is good. Jaquez, first bucket of the game. He's got 2 points. He's got more turnovers than points, I think. Delano Banton swings it around. Gets it back now. Over to Scoot Henderson. Deep 3. No good. Ware with the board. I think that's Ware's 10th board. I think he's got a double-double now. Ware brings it up. I don't know what the fuck he thinks he's doing. Now over to Duncan. Ware sets him a screen. Duncan will launch a 3, and he hits. Duncan Robinson's 4-3 of the game. He's got 16 points. He backed down 21. That was not Ware's 10th rebound, by the way. He's still got 9. Timeout on the floor. Called by Portland. 94-73. Oh, my God. I can't believe how bad. $5 super chat from Cher. Appreciate you, Cher. At this point, Spoken put Isaiah Stevens in for Terry. Is he dressed tonight? I don't think he's dressed tonight. If anyone should go in for him, it probably should be Josh Christopher, who is dressed tonight. I don't know if he is. I don't think Stevens is dressed. Shit. Oh, Kaio, I think you're actually right. Thank you for reminding me. I need this. All right, we're back in action here. Heat trail by 21. Shane Sharp on the right wing. Heat in a zone. Banton left wing 3. God. Jovic gets a screen from Ware. Working on the left side. Jovic lob. Ware catch finish. Wow. Tough finish there by Kel'el Ware in traffic. He's now got 13 points in the ballgame. Simons has it. Left wing. Now gets a screen. Simons over to Banton. Triple off the catch. Air ball. Falls right to Portland. Inside. Walker up with it. I think blocked. That's a shot clock violation. I don't know if Ware got a piece of that or just caused the air ball. But either way, good length and defense inside by Ware. Larson over to Jovic. Ware sets him a screen. Nikola driving. Pocket pass inside to Larson for a reverse layup. Good there. Good offense there by Miami, but they still trail by 20. Simons, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. We'll have to fire up a deep step back 3. Misses it. That's the end of 3 quarters. 97-77 lead for Portland. Get the pause up. There is a weigh-in that we have that says it's fourth quarter time. Spam those 4s, so that'd probably be a good one to put here as we go into the fourth. Put the 4s up. Get the pause up. It's fourth quarter time, folks. It's the fourth quarter time. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe we're losing by this much to the fucking Blazers. The fucking Blazers of all teams, man. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Oh, I can't believe it. Spam those fours. We only have 12 minutes of this disaster left. I'm just creating some graphics for the post-game show we're going to do. Yeah, for everyone wondering, we usually don't do post-game shows until after the trade deadline, but with that trade that went down in the NBA with the Phoenix Suns, basically hinting at the Butler trade likely going to happen sooner rather than later, we're going to talk about it after the game. It's going to be very light. It's literally just going to be that sham social of the trade breaking news, and we'll probably just cycle L3s the entire time. And I'll just kind of like talk about it, but just have a couple graphics up there. Oh, my hip is killing me. Justin, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? 29, okay. Duncan Robinson curling three. No good, but a foul on the floor. So it'll be side out for Miami. I think I got too many hip issues for my age. I got too many issues all around. Maybe. I'm going to have arthritis in my ankles when I grow older, too. I rolled my ankles so much playing basketball as a kid. Yeah. When I'm just walking around, I hear the pop. All right, he'd have it. Duncan Robinson coming off of a Ware screen. Finds Ware on a roll. Ware, floater, no good! But gets his own rebound and throws it home. 15 points, 10 boards for Ware. I will say, Ware having 15 points on 14 shots as a center is not ideal, but double-double for Kalau. Simons, right wing three. Oh, it's good. Right as you think, maybe, just maybe there's a chance for a run. Simon says, not so fast, sweetheart. Duncan Robinson driving inside, kicking into the corner. It's a Jovic triple. No good. The Heat are now 1 of 23 in their last, one of their last 23 threes. They started the game 7 of 9. They are... No, okay, they're 2 for the last 23. They started the game 7 of 9. They're 9 of 32 from 3. Larson brings it up for Miami, trailing by 21. Gets it over to Duncan Robinson. Jovic sets him a screen. Jovic on a slip gets it. Layup, good. See, that's the difference there by Ware. I know it's very minute and in a blowout, but Ware's threat on the baseline as a dunker allowed Jovic to get more room to operate to get that left-handed layup up before the shot blocker rotates over. Simons, oh my God, he cannot miss tonight, folks. Pull-up mid-range jumper is good. Jovic the other way, backing down on Simons, swinging out to Ware. No hesitation three from Kalel is good. Ware with his second triple of the game. He's now got 18 points. Kalel Ware is officially leading the Heat in score. And if that holds, that would be the second straight game Kalel Ware leads the team in scoring. Advia, top of the key, over to Sharp. Sharp drives inside, lob. Robert Williams throws it down. Just can't get beat off the dribble that easily at the top of the key. Can't happen. Larson driving, kicking, Ware, pump fake, now drives inside, in and out dribble, and fouled. Kalel Ware is just freestyling out there, man. This guy, Kalel Ware's hilarious because I think he knows that this game is over for Miami, and he's just going to say, fuck it, I'm going to work on my bag. Like, you could tell when he gets to the top of the key, if it's a one-score game, he is not taking that three, but he's like, fuck it, we down 20, I'll let it fly. And then he pump fakes it, it's like, oh shit, I got a lane to drive inside, in and out dribble. Dude's hilarious. Yeah. Makes the first free throw. He's got 19 points in the game. It's fucking hilarious. It's just hilarious. It is. Ware's second free throw is good, so he's now got 20 points. 20 and 10 game for Ware. Heat down 18. 9.5 to go. If you can get it to 10 points with 5 minutes, there's a chance. But when you get beat off the dribble that easily and no rim protection, that's not going to help you. Down 20. Jaquez, pick and roll, driving, stopping at the elbow. Kalaware wants to shoot a 3 so bad it's hilarious. Larson, left wing, into Jaquez. Jaquez faces up. What is he doing? He just coffin cornered Duncan Robinson, and it's a turnover. Like, what? Duncan caught baseline, but there was no room for a pass. Like, what is he doing? Jesus, he sucks. Advia swings it to Simons, right wing 3, off the catch, no good. Offensive rebound, Benton. Drop off to Robert Williams, out to Advia, his 3-pointer, no good. And Ware grabs his 11th rebound there. Outlet to Larson, over to Jaquez. Jaquez gets downhill inside, layup blocked. God, he is horrible. Advia in transition the other way to the rim, layup good. Timeout, Eric Spoelstra, and I'll tell you what, as much as Kalaware has flashed some offensive ability, his laziness has been on display a little bit here. The main concern with him coming out of the draft was his desperation and want to be good and effort on the court at times. That was poor effort on the defensive end as Advia was getting down full speed. All right, we'll tell you about our sponsor one last time on today's show. That is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the Heat Report. They are the best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I play Prize Picks on a daily basis. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you could win up to 1,000 times your cash. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game. One of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct, you only need one other stat projection to be right to win real cash. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, get a select player discounted up to 25% to help provide even more value for your lineups. I play Prize Picks every single day. For example, I have this entry for tonight's game: more than Duncan Robinson 3-pointers, more than Tyler Herro assists, and more than DeAndre in rebounds. But just before we got tipped off, I already put in Tyler Herro into my lineup. Tyler Herro is not playing tonight, and Prize Picks is going to be very nice to me and only take him out of the lineup, so this becomes a 2-player lineup rather than a 3-player lineup. Your lineup won't lose. They also have injury assurance, so if a player got hurt in the first half and did not return in the second half, you won't lose your money. You will just get that player moved from your lineup. Price is the best. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download Prize Picks today and use code CLNS when you sign up to get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. This game's exhausting, man. What a joke of a game. All right. We're back. I just had to do some catching up reading about some Jimmy Butler rumors. No substitutions for Miami. Duncan Robinson driving inside off of a curl. Floater comes up short. Rebound to Advia. He pushes the pace for him. I can't believe we're going to lose to the Blazers. Shane Sharp, corner triple. No good. Ware grabs his 12th rebound. Tell you what, Ware's numbers are going to look good on the stat sheet, but it did not really have as much as an impact as the stats would suggest it would. Duncan Robinson, right wing 3. How about the only player on the team that can make a 3? Duncan Robinson has 19 points, 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. The rest of the team, outside of Duncan Robinson, is 6 of 26 from 3. It's not great, Jim. Missed 3 there by the Blazers. Duncan Robinson grabs the rebound. Larson up ahead. He'll pull up on a right wing 3. And yeah, I don't know about that one, Pallel. I like the confidence, but like, yeah, you're not someone who's going to make a pull up 3 in transition. Simons gets a step on Jovic. Back out to Advia for a corner tray ball. Comes up short. Hawkeyes with the board. Tell you what, if you go on a quick 6-0 spurt here, you're back in this game with 5 minutes to go. Jovic driving, kicking. Robinson, open 3. Can he hit it? He does! I said if you go on a quick 6-0 run here and make it a 15-point game, you're back in it. And the Heat hit a triple, and the Blazers will talk things over. 7 minutes remain. The Heat trail by 16. As frustrating as this game has been, all it takes is a couple stops and a couple buckets to be only down around 10 with 5 minutes to go, and we've seen the Heat been able to come back before. So is there some chance? Is there a chance? Maybe. Who you got in this one? Let's go to that one. Who you got? MIA for the Heat, POR for the Blazers. Who do you think is going to win this one? I'd be shocked if you guys rock with the Heat. But you're clicked on it if you're looking for it. Let me know. I'm probably going POR. Butler has not been on the floor in the fourth quarter, that's for sure. I wonder if, because of these trade discussions and that trade that Phoenix made today, if the Suns and Heat have talked at all about limiting Jimmy Butler's minutes. We'll see. I'm going to have to take aspirin when I get home. That's how much my hip is killing me. Can't tell if it's that or my lazy ass has been on his feet all day long. Has been an active day for your boy. I can't lie. Had to wake up bright and early to go get my car inspected. Shout out CarMax. Oh, Brooks Koepka's in the building. Shout out Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka. Then I went and worked out. Then I came to work and was on live Dolphins Today for a couple hours. And then here. So it's been a busy day. Oh. Tough. Freezy says, let's be real. Portland has to go scoreless for the Heat to have a chance. Something about that. Down 16 with 7 minutes to go. I wouldn't say scoreless, but like 4 points the rest of the way. Can the Heat score 20 points in the next 7 minutes? Maybe. Go on a 20-4 run. Heat went on a 20-2 run against San Antonio on Sunday before the half, in the last 7 minutes. Never know. Never know. Next live show for the Heat will be on Thursday against the Bucks. That game's on TNT in Milwaukee, by the way. Will Jimmy Butler be on the team when that game occurs? Golden question. Golden question. The golden question. Heat going on a 2-game road trip Thursday, Saturday. Brooklyn and Milwaukee will be live for both of those games. Live for both of those games. All right, we're back. 8 and no substitutions for Miami, so they're riding with this group right now. Simons curling 3, no good, but Ayton gets the offensive rebound. His 12th of the 14th of the game. Jesus. Simons, second opportunity. Driving inside, snake dribble. Oh, what a move. Lob, no good. Rebound, where? Outlet, Jovic. Body's hitting the deck. Jovic, Euro step. Misses, gets his own rebound, and then it's hit out of bounds by Grant. It will stay with Miami. It'll be baseline for the Heat. Duncan Robinson will inbound. Simons will check out holding his back. Oh, boy. You're asking if I'm happy Jimmy's getting to the team he wants? I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. If he was traded to Memphis, I don't care. If he's traded to Milwaukee, I don't care. Duncan Robinson curling three. No good. Would have been big if it fell. Advia brings the ball up. Picks up his dribble way too early. Now lobs it into Grant. Out of bounds. And it's going to Miami. Good competitive defense there by Duncan Robinson. Ooh. Well, Larson brings it up for Miami now. Wonder if any of the starters come back in, a.k.a. Bam or Jimmy. Can do without Rozier. Jaquez will get a screen from Ware. Now he gets it over to a curling Duncan Robinson. Duncan and Ware two-man game. Duncan swings it back to Jaime. 4 on the shot clock. Triple J spins, loses his handle, and turns it over. I mean, it's not just me, right? Like, anytime he tries to do anything by himself, it's a turnover. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because I would think Erik Spoelstra, as good as a coach as he is, would realize that every time they ask Jaime to do something in terms of playmaking and initiating the offense, it's a disaster. Advia, corner three, no good. The Blazers are going ice cold. Yeah, Rozier's been non-existent. Ware's going to try a three. Air ball. I tell you what, Ware is so funny to me because he either hits his threes or he airballs them. There's actually no in between. Like, it's either going to be an airball or he's going to make the shot. Yeah, 2 of 6 from 3. Not great. Like, I like that he can shoot threes. It's nice to have. But, like, that's not his. He should not be camping out at the three-point line. You're 7 feet tall with a 7'4" wingspan. How about you use some of that length inside, my friend? Jeremy Grant, catch and shoot corner three, air ball. I mean, the Blazers haven't scored in 3 minutes. But you haven't scored in 2 minutes. Jovic pick and roll, drops off to Ware, fade away from 10 feet, and he misses it. I wonder if Spoelstra just said, Ware, fuck it, just do whatever you want out there, because he's taking some wild-ass shots. For a rookie center, now to be fair, none of these other bums can create offense for themselves either. So Shane Sharp driving, pulling up. The Blazers' 3-minute scoring drought finally comes to an end. And a timeout will be called by Erik Spoelstra. 4.5 remain in the game. Heat down 18. This one's over. I have to tweet this out. Chloe, we're wilding out there on the offensive end. Yeah, you know, maybe everyone celebrates Tyler's birthday a little too hard. Possibly. Maybe. It's certainly possible, man. I can't believe how bad of a game this is for Miami, man. The Heat are a bad home team. Bad home team. They lost 3 of their last 4 at home, with 3 of them being blowouts. Like, the one win was a blowout on Sunday against the Spurs, but the losses, really bad losses. Jaquez gets it to Jovic to bring it up. No substitutions for Miami. So it looks like Bam and Jimmy are done for the day. Jaquez drives, stops, picks up his dribble, swings to Larson, left wing 3. Good hit there by Pallel Larson. He's down 15. Never know. Couple turnovers, quick buckets. Back to a 10-point game. Doubt it, though. Scoot Henderson just blatantly carries the basketball, but they don't call it. They're going to call a charge. Scoot Henderson barrels in the Duncan Robinson. I think this could go either way, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised if Chauncey Billups challenges this. Let's see if he does. Oh, that's a quick challenge. It's going to be challenged. What do you think here, Justin? You think it's a charge or block? Block or charge? It stands, says Justin. I need to see another replay. First look, I thought it was a block. Duncan with 4 personals. This would be number 5 if it's reversed. Watch the replay. Duncan's set. I think Justin's going to nail it. I think it's going to be call on the floor stands. Duncan's there. He is moving a little bit when contact happens, but he was there. We'll see. It was, like I said, it was called a charge. Will it be enough to overturn the call? Yeah, he kind of got bitched. Let's be honest.
Well, if he would have stayed flat-footed into the contact, he could have got thrown into the front row.
Yeah. Heat down 15 with 4 minutes to go. This is just an embarrassing performance from Miami. I hate what there's just random days. Like I hate to bring up the hip again, but it just does it someday. Like I don't get it. It's killing me, man. I don't know if I ever asked you playing sports growing up. Ooh, track. What was your event? Ooh, nice. Is that I don't know anything about track. I know like the hurdle, but like it's 300 meters, like short distance, long distance. Okay. Okay, so about 3 quarters then. Okay. Oh, it stands. Welcome to Justin. Justin's first decision on if a call will stand or be overturned on review, and he nails it. Heat basketball down 15 with 4 minutes to go. Keep the timeout. Now, well, the good news for us personally is that he might have used that timeout because it was a burn it or lose it timeout. Like with 3 minutes left or whatever the time exactly is, it was coming down to it. So, well, I guess now we don't have to have another stoppage and timeout before this game potentially ends. Oh, April Gibbs, you're not funny. Duncan Robinson curling 3 would have made it interesting. Hawkes offensive rebound back out to Duncan. Over to Larson. Another left wing 3 for Pallel is good. And maybe this game is going to be interesting. It's only a 12-point deficit with 3.5 to go. Could you imagine if this 5-man lineup came back from down 20 to win this ball game? Could you imagine? Scoot Henderson over to Simons. Back in the game after leaving with a back injury. Grant 3, no good. Rebound Miami. Chance to cut it to 10 or single digits depending on shot selection. Jaime to Ware. Back to Jaime. They're trying to get Duncan open. They get it to him. Simons all up in his grill. Inside to Hawkes. Hawkes to Larson. Reverse layup. And one! Pallel Larson! Through the contact. This is going to be potentially 9 straight points by Pallel Larson. And now the Heat, with a free throw, will only be 9 down with 3 to go. Hold up now, folks. Hold up. Hold up. Larson giving some juice. He makes the free throw. He's got 11 points in the game. The Heat trail by 9. 15-2 run over the last 4.5 minutes. Can you get another stop? Let's make it really interesting. If I know Miami Heat basketball, here comes the 3 from Portland. Grant will take a 3 in the corner. It doesn't go. Rebound grab by Jaime. Under 3 to go. He'd have it. Triple J driving. Fouled. He's going to the line for 2. I didn't see the foul. I thought he just turned it over again. I was ready to break something. I was ready to break things. Do you believe? Heat have 2 free throws, down 9 with 2:50 remaining. This game is far from over. And now the age-old question, Justin. Do you put in your 2 best players, or do you let this lineup cook? Justin says let the lineup cook as Jaquez makes the first free throw, and that's what Eric Spoelstra will do. He'll let these 5 continue to try to battle back. Jaime goes 2 for 2. It's a 7-point game. That's a 7-point game. You're not even killed anymore if you give up a bucket. Like, you're still in it regardless. Scoot Henderson, guarded by Duncan Robinson. Hands it off to Jeremy Grant, who's gone cold lately. Over to Ayton. Ayton trying to get to Simons, but Larson tips it! Gets the loose ball! Larson, layup in transition! Oh, he missed it. Oh, my God. That is a brutal break by Miami. What defense. You got to convert that opportunity. You would have been down 5. Oh, Palau did everything but finish. Simons driving on Larson and 1. It doesn't officially put Miami out of it, but that feels like a dagger to the soul. That went from Heat down 5 to now we're going to be down 8. What a tough bucket from Anfernee Simons. You got to give him credit. Got to give him credit. He misses the free throw, so lead is still only 9. 2 minutes to go. Jaquez driving inside. Takes a bump off glass. Is good. No foul. But a bucket. Heat down 7. 2 minutes to go. And you still don't need the foul. There's more than enough time to get stops and buckets here to come back without fouling. Come on, type your D's for defense. Type your D's for defense. Advia dribbling, 10 on the shot clock. Now over to Simons. Ayton will set him a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Simons, nothing going on here. 4 to go. Pull up 3. Oh, no. Larson fouled him on the floor. It will not be free throws for Simons. It could have been 3. They're going to say it's on the floor, and the Blazers cannot challenge this. Larson, that's a rookie mistake from Larson to get up in his grill that closely. I get you don't want to give him a 3, but you have to trust with that little time on the shot clock where contesting from the side. Minute 40 to go. Fresh 14 on the clock for Portland. Oh, the timeout. Okay, I didn't know what happened there. They almost turned it over. But a timeout by Chauncey Billups with a minute 39 to go. Heat down 7. It'll be side out for Portland. 880, now 900 people watching. If you have not already, hit that sub button. I'm Nic Rohloff. We go live for every Heat game. We will also be live for when Jimmy Butler inevitably gets traded, which is likely, in my opinion, going to happen over the next 4 days. So hit that sub button. But I want to see a Heat win. Can we get a crazy comeback? Defense is the key. Hit that sub button and spam those D's for defenses. Spam those D's. Got to get a stop or a turnover. Yeah, good point. Want the Heat to win. Hit that like button too. Hit the like button. Spam the D's. Heat down 7. I still can't get over. And it really didn't matter. Like the game, we're down 20 in the fourth quarter, but Pelo Larson getting that steal, chance to make a layup to get to 5, and he smokes it. And then next possession and 1 for Portland. That's brutal there. All right, Heat gonna rock with the same 5-man group that's brought him back from down 20. 19-4 run by Miami over the last 5-6 minutes. Let's see what happens here. They're going to try to get to Simons. Now they try to get to Jeremy Grant, but Duncan Robinson just bats the ball out of bounds. So now Portland will have to re-inbound it. Both teams are in the bonus with 1:38 to go, so any fouls equals free throws. Advia to inbound this time instead of Scoot. They get it to Jeremy Grant, and then Jaquez fouls him. I don't know if he intentionally fouled or not, but either way, it will be 2 free throws coming for Jeremy Grant. 1:38 remains. Portland has struggled from the line today. As a team, they are shooting 10 of 17, excuse me. No, 11 of 18 as a team. 11 of 18 as a team. Oh, and DeAndre Ayton hobbles off to the bench holding his knee. Grant's first free throw is no good. I mean, are you kidding? Robert Williams will check in for DeAndre Ayton as his knee is a concern for Blazers fans. Can you give me one more miss, Jeremy Grant? Got to get the rebound if he does miss. Got to box out Kalel. Grant's second free throw does go in. So it's an 8-point deficit. A bucket here, you don't even need to foul if you get just a 2 or a 3. It doesn't matter. It'll be a 2-possession game with 1:15 to go. Jaquez lob inside the Ware. Out to the corner. Jovic, it's a 3. He airballed it. But Ware strips it out of bounds. It will be off Kalel Ware. I mean, really? That wasn't even close. That missed about a foot to the left of the rim. I mean, Jesus. Blazers to inbound. Advia having troubles. Lobs it. It's tipped out of bounds by Duncan Robinson. I mean, the Blazers. You can tell why they're a 14-28 team, which is why it's so bad that Miami is losing this game. Like, if the Heat just hung around, this Blazers team would have collapsed. They almost did collapse, and they were up by 20. Scoot Henderson gets it past half court. Henderson over to Grant. Grant holding on to it. Looks like the Heat will play this defensive possession out with 1:10 to go. Grant driving on Jovic. Bodies hit the deck, and they're going to whistle Jovic for a foul. Jeremy Grant going for 2 free throw shots here. 1:06 to go. Yeah, Jovic hooked his left arm. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo both have not played the entire fourth quarter. Heat trailed by 22 at one point in this quarter. Actually, might have been higher than that. This 5-man group of Jaquez, Larson, Jovic, Ware, and Duncan brought them back within 7. That was the closest it got. Larson missed a layup after getting a steal that could have made it a 5-point game, and that really felt like the dagger. Jeremy Grant makes both free throws here. Heat trail by 10, and now you're in the mode where you basically got to hit a 3 to keep the game alive, and if you don't, it's over. Duncan Robinson over to Jovic. Jovic back to Duncan. Duncan curling, throws it away, and that will do it. Heat lose at home to the Blazers. We'll see what the official score is, but a real bad loss for Miami tonight. They fall to 21-21 on the year. They'll be 9th in the Eastern Conference. Heat, are they going to foul? Doesn't look like it. And this one will just be dribbled out on this possession by Portland. 40 seconds to go. Advia, are they going to just... What is Jaquez doing? Jaquez fouls Advia. I don't know. 15, 10, and 5 for Advia tonight. Misses the free throw. The Blazers suck at free throws. They're horrible. Yeah, the Heat are a 500 team, and they're a play-in team. The question is, will they win enough play-in games to make the postseason? The Eastern Conference isn't good enough. They'll either be 7, 8, or 9 seed or 10 seed. Jaquez running floater, banks it in off glass. 116, 107. Simons gets it across half court, gets it to Grant. There's no need to foul. You're down 9 with 20 seconds left. Just give it up, man. And now I think the Heat finally realize this and will let it go. Heat will lose 116, 107. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, brutal loss, man. Brutal loss. Hold on. Yeah, leave it there. Actually, no, we'll actually film the other video outside of live because I don't really want to complicate it for you. It's not the most complicated thing, but it actually will just be easier to do it outside of live like a normal VOD. That's final. 116-107. I'd say this game or the game against the Utah Jazz a couple weeks ago is as bad as it gets. I mean, Terry Rozier didn't play like that entire fourth quarter. I'll read off some minutes. Kel'el Ware played 38 minutes. Duncan Robinson played 35 minutes. Terry Rozier and Bam Adebayo played 22 minutes. It's got to be the lowest number of minutes Bam's played all year. Jimmy Butler played 27. Nikola Jovic 35. Larson 14. Burks 13. Wallace, we are not reconsidering Beal. I don't know who told you that, but that is not the case. We are not considering Beal. I think Kel'el Ware might win Rookie of the Year if he stays healthy. I mean, a 20-point, 16-rebound game. Wow. Justin says that he thinks he's better than Derek Lively. Lively was very good last year. Oh, I actually do agree with this to a degree. I think the ceiling of Kel'el Ware is higher than Derek Lively's. Lively just is really good in his role. Like, he's a really good rim-running, lob threat, defensive center. He's really good in that role. I think Ware could actually... Lively was very impactful for Dallas in the postseason last year. I think as Ware continues to play, if he's able to stay healthy and get the remaining, 38, 39 games under his belt, if the Heat get to the play-in playoff time, I think Ware will be just as impactful as Lively was with a higher ceiling with that three-point shot. So we can see. Oh, yeah, you want to change that final score real quick for me. 116-107. Yeah, you're good. Nine-point loss at home is as bad as it gets. I think we just saw Jimmy Butler play his last game for Miami. Sad. All right, we'll stay live for a minute and a half. If you guys send in a super chat, ask a question, we'll stay live. If not, we're going to sign off, film a video that's going to go out here late tonight on the latest around Jimmy Butler. Or do you... I guess. Wonder what would be better, to put it out early tomorrow morning or put it out late tonight. I mean, you're probably right. Yeah, because then if he doesn't get traded, people in the morning will wake up and watch the video anyway. So you are right on that. Already getting the hang of things around here, Justin. Good work. Tell you what, yeah. You know, Justin, smart cookie. I'll tell you this one. All right, we'll give it another 15, 20 seconds. So what we'll do for this one, kind of like the live show earlier with Cullen, turn off previews, have the intro video as your next layer. Yep. And then when we say that's it, and I do my sign-off monologue, just push the intro, and then end the stream after the intro plays, and then that'll be it from that perspective. All right, that'll do it for today's stream. Appreciate the 17,000 people that tuned in, 300 people still watching. Right as we sign off here, we are actually going to record a video on the latest surrounding Jimmy Butler because there is a lot to talk about and how close we are to a potential trade since the Phoenix Suns made a pretty eye-opening move. Tough loss for Miami. They are back on Thursday on the road against the Milwaukee Bucks. We'll be live for that game. The question that we'll be asking ourselves over the next 48 hours, and so will the NBA world, will Jimmy Butler be on the Heat's roster by that game Thursday night? We will see. And the intriguing part of this is that all signs indicate that if a trade happens, the Bucks will be included as part of this 4-team potential deal. So what would they look like? It'll be a very intriguing 48 hours ahead of us, folks. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned. All right, peace out. We'll see you live on Thursday. And, hey, if a Jimmy trade happens before that, tomorrow, Thursday morning, we'll be live for that. So make sure you're subscribed.